I think it is a big accomplishment, like with everything going on right now, even to just finish a season and get to compete in 3 meets when some schools haven't been able to compete in any.
The first Missouri Western team to return in the COVID era now finds itself competing for its first ever pseudo-national championship in a year where a national championship actually doesn't exist. Welcome to another day in 2020, specifically November 14th, 2020. That's the day the Griffin Women's Cross Country program will toe the line in Lubbock, Texas at the D2 National Invitational. The non-sanctioned event was created by multiple D2 coaches as an alternative event after the NCAA canceled fall championships last August.
But we're treating it like a national championship.
This is going to be a huge stepping stone.
We need this to take the next step.
The Griffin men's and women's cross country teams overcame the COVID testing hurdles that sidelined so many other programs to return to play in October and compete in 2 races. Both of those races served as qualifiers for the national.
The girls' team's always been pretty good. We just progressed every year.
Thanks to the emergence of freshman Madison Nash, adding to senior cornerstones Allison Goss and Megan Gillen, the Griffin women made the 24-team national cut.
And so that kind of brought them together because they had to.
On the men's side, MWSU's Riley Gorham qualified as an individual.
I wish that there's a lot more teams.
Of the 24 qualifying teams, only a dozen may actually be able to run Saturday's race due to COVID.
So it's kind of survival of the fittest, I guess.
For the Griffins, that could mean, well, who knows what it could mean, but the fact that they made it this far is significant for a 4-year program on the rise, and on a larger scale, a 51-year-old athletic department trying to be a D2 trailblazer in the path for all sports to return.
I'll just remember it just like we weren't supposed to race, and we were supposed to not have a season at all until January. So I think I'm just going to remember just being super grateful.
Getting to this point, like just being healthy all the way. We had 3 or 5 week window, basically. We had a test, we had a pass test, we had to build a race, and we had to show up on that last meet just to get here. So the significance of that is huge.
If you have ever had like an injury, you remember that the most, right? So this is basically an injury to us because like we got most of our season takeaway. We only got two races. That's all we got, and then we got this national meet if we made it. I'm definitely gonna remember this as like a very painful and tough season. But I mean, we made it through, and we're happy that we're here where we're at.